Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to XCOM 2. Last time we had a pretty terrible mission where we took a lot of damage and we lost Jane Kelly to some bad rolls, and we lost Mox to a bad decision from me, but it is what it is. Let's head back to the bridge and keep going. Yep, we have our supply drop available.
We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out.
Okay, I believe this is the Alien Hunters DLC. We are not in a position to be taking on the extra DLC missions.
You would ally yourselves with the most extreme among your kind. There is hypocrisy in questioning the Elder's vision when in collusion with such savage beings.
So we could pick up more supplies. I think we were scanning for the engineer though, and I still think that's the right call.
Avenger plotting new course.
Rather than supplies. We've got 287. We're not critically hurting for supplies. And we just got an engineer, so we're not as critically needing engineers. We do need more. Alright, let's view the room. We were going to turn this into a workshop.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit.
I'm aware.
We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Okay, so one engineer got assigned there.
This coil could provide us with some additional
excavate.
power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
Yeah. Excavate here, and this will be where our new power system goes. Once you're done there, we will staff you into the workshop, and that'll give us 2 gremlins that we will also assign to helping with excavating. Or we'll have this engineer to help out with some of that as well. Okay, Dr. Sarah Martin, an engineer, in a desperate attempt to assert their independence from Advent, a small community constructed a makeshift stockade around a local radio station. We managed to locate the engineer responsible for the design, and Shen convinced them to join her team. Okay. Well, let's put you to work. No sense having you just sitting around. You can help out with that. Only 14 days now. Much better than 30. Alright, with that in mind... Yeah, so that's, I believe, the Alien Hunters. That's Shen's last gift. We do have access to a black site, but I think we have too much injuries going on. Also, mag weapons would be nice to get before we try and take that on.
Avenger plotting
So let's
new
go for the
course.
supplies.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
I hope so.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Looks good to me. Having finally gotten a closer look at the Gauss rifle technology Advent has deployed among their forces, I'm fairly confident we can develop a magnetic weapon system of comparable power. The obvious question, why not simply use the Advent weapons directly, was discovered early on by Resistance forces in the field. Some years ago, the aliens began integrating a sort of genetic verification technology into their weapons that prevents them from functioning by any species whose DNA has not been pre-encoded. Unfortunately, the system also exerts lethal force on an unsuspecting, unauthorized user, a fact we should disseminate as widely as possible among the resistance cells we have contact with. As for our own variation of the technology, Dr. Shen and I have taken components of the alien weaponry recovered from the field and utilized the key elements to develop a sustainable prototype. We can safely begin reproducing the system as the needed materials become available. Art Huygen. Mag pistol, shard gun, magnetic rifle. Gauss weapons is inspired. Well now, so that's apparently for sniper rifles. Commander, our science team has had a novel idea related to Gauss weapons. If we begin research immediately, we should obtain results faster than usual. If we begin another research project instead of acting on this inspiration, the opportunity will be lost. Well, 5 days for Gauss weapons seems pretty good. With our mastery of Advent's core weapons technology, we can now develop specialized weapon systems using the alien technology to improve on power storage and consumption, projectile path fidelity, and penetrative force over greater distances. We may be able to develop a sniper rifle and cannon variant based on our newly learned magnetic weapons technology. Well, with that in mind, let's definitely do so.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note. Working within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Commander?
Alright, let's look at what we can build. So, unlike XCOM Enemy Within, I believe when we buy these, it's an automatic upgrade that all of our units get. I don't need to buy individual weapons to give them. Or maybe that's how it was with armor. Like the proper armor. I think something about that. That you buy it and then you just have it for everyone. So let's get rifles. And shard guns? I mean, technically I could buy all of these, but then we would be low on supplies. Granted, we're currently grabbing our monthly supplies. Yeah, I want us to be doing more damage.
He seems to have a habit of scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
Huygen's fine, I'm sure. Okay, good. We're getting some supplies in. Where to now? I don't want to do either of these DLC missions. We could search for the black market. We haven't done that yet. Or we could try making contact with a new location. Let's search for the black market. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but probably wise to have it available. Never mind.
Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Intel suggests a high concentration of beast-like enemies at this mission site. What are beast-like enemies? I don't even know what that would mean. Potentially the assassin could also show up on this mission. So this would counter the dark event that's preventing us from being concealed. Reward is intel. Intel's not that important to me at the moment. This one would give me a ranger. Could be nice. Easy mission. Advent loot. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests near this site. So we'd get even more rewards. Sounds good. There's a risk of ambush on all covert actions. Would be nice to avoid that, but also not critical. 150 supplies is nice. Return fire. Missed shots on Advent officers and priests will trigger return fire. That one would suck. Moderate difficulty. We should have our specialists back. Because I think they were just one day away from overcoming being tired. So we could do a hack workstation. Okay. Do I want these supplies? Return fire is really bad. As well, it'd be nice to feel confident that we're always going to hit. Fact is, we're not. But a easy mission that gives additional loot and a high-ranking ranger to replace Jane Kelly feels good. Yeah, I think I gotta go this route. It's probably not actually supplies. Alien loot probably means that things like the, you know, autoloaders and the PCS chips, delirium cores, that kind of stuff, rather than just supplies. But still, a reasonable choice. And I need... We are in a bad enough spot at the moment that I don't really want to take on harder missions than I have to. Although harder missions means more aliens, means more experience. If we can pull it off. Destroy the alien relay. Hack the workstation in Advent facility. No, I think realistically the supplies are going to be more useful. And that is going to be a worse dark event. I think I have to do this one, as much as I don't want to.
Setting course
Let's go.
For Sector 14, East Asia.
And our party is going to be basically based off of who is available. Let's see. So we've got Specialist, Ranger, and Reaper on the mission. And I have a choice between a Sharpshooter and 2 Grenadiers. So they've put Corporal Marina on the mission. Zero days left on these covert actions, and we'll have our high-ranking sharpshooter back soon. That's nice. Alright, let's make utility items available, make weapons available, make armor available, and then decide what we want to do. You are going to get our med kit. Yeah, you have your medic, medkit, heal, stabilize. Good stuff. Could give a flashbang to someone, and probably should. Let's give you the flashbang in your utility item slot, frag grenade in your grenade slot. I don't think you have any abilities that matter about which slot they're in. You can take the cannon that's been upgraded. It has the stock, so you do more damage on missed shots. Yeah, you already have the upgraded weapon, the mag weapon, right? Shard gun, yep. And you apparently have one that already has a stock slotted on. I could give you another upgrade because magnetic weapons have 2 upgrade slots. And we have a PCS for bonus to aim. Not sure who I want that on. What was your focus? You were going to be a pistolier. Okay. So upgrading your sniper rifle isn't as important. Giving you more aim, though, wouldn't feel bad. So let's do that. What upgrades do we have? We have an autoloader and a hair trigger. 5% chance that firing a shot does not cost an action. That'd be nice on, I was gonna say Mox, because he gets 2 shots per turn. But that's not happening since Mox is dead. Let's give the hair trigger to you, I think. Give you a potential for a second shot or another action if we're lucky. Yeah. Because you have a good clip size. Yeah, 4. So the reload is not as critical. You already have... I don't feel like giving an autoloader to you makes a ton of sense because you don't fire much. You're mainly used for scouting. Let's give you the autoloader. Sure. Something like that. That'll be our team. So we've got one of each of our basic classes plus a Reaper. We have a med kit. Very important. Let's go. Hopefully we can do this without getting major damage on our people.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
I'm really thinking I shouldn't have started this game as veteran difficulty. I should have just gone with the normal one. Don't think my skills are up to the level I thought they would be.
Pinpointed an exposed access point on the Advent network that we could use to intercept critical data on the aliens' latest operation. But the terminal is somewhere inside one of their facilities in this area. We don't get too many opportunities like this, so we're moving in to hack that workstation. Eliminate any hostile contacts and secure the surrounding area. Recover whatever you can. We need that data if we're going to stop their progress.
Okay. Eliminate the aliens and hack the data station.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Position is obscured.
Okay, and we are hidden. Outrider, you move forward first. You can't see anything yet. I guess, do we want to go kind of up the left side or the right side and then circle around? Let's head up the left side, I suppose.
Moving out.
Still not seeing anything. So that means the rest of my team can feel somewhat comfortable moving a bit quicker.
On the move.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have rushed forward. Oh, you're not the sniper.
Good to go.
You're the sniper. Okay, those are just civilians. I don't really want to get ahead of Outrider. That feels like a dangerous position to go to.
Ready.
It's probably fine. And then you... Yeah, same thing. Don't really want to push ahead of her. So let's just put you in cover here.
Roger that.
Oh, we've got our first set of units. And of course, it's another one of these stupid mechs. I am super mad at them after that last mission. Alright, let's get our people into a good position for surprise attack next turn. You are probably fine if you go up here. I would think.
I'll be swift.
Did you see anything else? No. So it's just the two of them. Let's see where we can get the rest of you two. Probably there, here, and there. Yeah. You've got the shotgun, so your aim's going to be the worst. Let's get you the closest.
Moving out.
There. You have second worst aim, so let's get you there.
Got it covered.
Then you guys are kind of equivalent-ish.
I'm on the move.
So you can be here, and you can take cover
On
there.
our way.
Let's have you go into Overwatch and Overwatch. They did not continue walking towards us, which kind of kills the plan I had. We are on a time crunch. Though if we can slip by them, that's better for us. Alright, Outrider. Let's have
I'll go where you
you
tell
move
me.
forward and see if there are any enemies further this way. 'Cause if we can just sneak our tech up there safely.
I will go. I know where you are.
Oh,
There's
do you
an
see
enemy
new
patrol
people?
nearby.
Okay. Because he can hack through the window, probably.
Affirmative.
If I can just deal with that, take out the timer before we actually have to get started, that'll be good. Definitely we want cover from this side, because if they turn around and walk back, that's the direction we need to be safe from.
Affirmative.
Let's throw you there. And you here, I suppose?
Move, move, move!
Oh, they're coming back. They might spot her. Right there, depending on how far they walk. Ho ho ho. Okay now. Great Overwatch position. I don't think we're going to trigger them by you. I'm inclined to just have everyone in Overwatch and then have you set it off with a grenade.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'll decide what to do with you, Outrider, later. You go into Overwatch. Pistol Overwatch, rather. No reason to be in Sniper Overwatch that close, because your aim would be terrible. Not fire. Pistol Overwatch, please.
Scanning.
Pistol Overwatch for you. Yeah.
On Overwatch.
And you launch a frag grenade right here.
This is for you!
You blew up your own cover, dude. The explosion definitely did not cover his tree. I can't guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure. Good.
Got him.
Good.
Did you see that one?
Okay. So yeah, we've got you three. Let's go up here to keep an eye on things. What are you guys gonna do?
Menace 1-5. The Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time.
Yeah,
Get to
yeah.
that terminal.
You do have shots on them. Not great shots, mind you. But theoretically, if you got really lucky, you could take out their purifier, maybe exploding him right there next to everyone. It's tempting. Because he's not in cover. So you do have a 40% crit chance as well. You know what? Go for it. Yeah, go for it. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, miss.
It's still moving.
Didn't activate him. I thought it would have. Alright, you can't see anyone from here.
Rolling.
So that doesn't activate them yet. You're going to activate them. Sorry about that. What can I do about you? There's no full cover around. But it feels bad to not be progressing on them. You need to get into cover. That would be an alright spot if she wasn't there. But I kind of want to get you guys into Overwatch. You can go here, actually. It's not bad. Nope, that will reveal you. Alright, let's put you into Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You stay where you are so that you can interact with however things play out. And you step forward into full cover here.
Okay.
That will get you spotted, which will activate them. What are you guys gonna do? They are running forward. Oh. Oh, I was gonna say you didn't get a shot, but you did. Very good. .49 is not good. You're guaranteed 1 damage on a miss because of your weapon upgrade. Doesn't really help me though, but might as well. 5 damage. Alright. You would be in a flank position on the trooper from here. I don't like that you would be down a level.
Whatever you say.
It is going to be a bit long range. 74 is not bad. 52, 37, no. Take the 74. You're out of here. 12 damage on a 4 damage health. Or 4 health enemy. I think I'm willing to have you risk revealing because it's a guaranteed kill. Insectoids suck.
One of many.
Not revealed. Perfect. Even better. Well, alright then. Let's just have you move forward
I'm going.
out of the fire and then shoot him. Seems like an easy choice.
You know that was good.
Alright.
Running low on ammo.
I need you to get close enough to hack, if possible.
Moving out.
Which that is still not it. So we'll double move you. Maybe next turn. Let's have you grab the item.
I will reposition.
Delirium core, advanced repeater. Looks good.
I have your item.
Give me visual inside the building. So we can make sure there's no
I am trusting.
enemies in there. Okay. Rest of you, I think... I was gonna say dash forward, but not through fire, please.
Moving out.
And you need to catch up to the rest of the team.
Solid copy.
We know that there are still aliens on the map.
Menace 1-5, the Advent network terminal is shutting down. This is your last chance to secure the data.
It's fine. I mean, he should be able to hack it through a window. Usually. It's currently not letting him. I could double move. I think he can still hack from standing there. Might be better to go to this side because then he'll have cover from them. So yeah, we'll just have you dash here. You don't need to use your gremlin for the hack.
Double time. We've got the objective in sight. Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
He can't hack this turn? Well, darn. Usually they can do that on a turn after a double move, I thought. Alright. Outrider, you're gonna have to do it.
I am at your service.
Not thrilled with that. But I guess we didn't have vision on it, which is why you couldn't use the drone. Even though she was standing right there and should have had plenty good vision. But whatever.
I'm probably a little rusty.
Yeah, I'm guessing your hack skill is not amazing. Yeah. Either of these would have been nice, but not a chance. Yeah, actually pretty close. Still a no. But we had to do it this turn, so it had to be her.
Menace 1-5, confirm successful acquisition of the Advent data. Be aware, hostile forces are inbound on your position.
And that
Eliminate local opposition and any reinforcing troops.
apparently revealed her. Awesome. Alright, let's step you forward to right here. In full
Orders
cover.
confirmed, on the move.
Get you an overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
Moving to
Step
designated
you
position.
there. And pistol overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And... no, you can't go on the roof. You go into full cover here.
Problem, boss.
And overwatch.
Got it covered.
Reload would have been nice, but... we need the overwatch instead. Alright, who are they dropping? Ooh, we've got a priest and stun lancer. Alright.
The time for hiding is over.
Goodbye, priest. Goodbye, stun lancer.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, I don't envy you, trooper. Let's get a reload on you.
Ready.
We need to neutralize all targets. Let's just send you in point blank.
I'm on the move.
Did you just miss an 89% flanking shot? Alright. It's fine. You've got penalties for being too close. Okay, what if we go with the pistol shot? 72-60. Could get you a little bit closer.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I hope that's a better pistol shot. 94. There.
Target neutralized.
There are still aliens on the map, apparently. This big room looks sketchy, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's aliens there. You don't really want to find out while everyone else has already finished their turns, though.
I'm on it.
Throw you in Overwatch. Let's move you up.
I can handle that.
I'm on the move.
Let's move you up and put you back into Shadow.
I am the hunter.
And then Overwatch.
My watch begins.
Oh, hey Viper.
I have sight beyond vision.
Viper and Mech. Okay. Do you have a shot on anyone? You don't. So I'm going to need to move you regardless. Might be able to pull off some sort of shot there. We do know they're all like right there. Can I throw a claymore? in a useful manner out the window? Not really. And I can go just right there.
A deadly trap.
You can't remote start on your Claymore, unfortunately. But you could take out the Claymore, doing 5 damage, blowing up the wall, and hopefully giving us more visibility. And this won't reveal you.
I need more ammunition.
Did not take out the wall? Of course it did not. You need a reload.
Ready
Which
to rock.
is a shame. I guess from there, just move forward.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Kind of the same with you.
Moving on target location.
Not much you can do. You do have a grenade. Not quite a good enough throw. I was thinking I could have you slash. Well, I guess not. I don't know why not, because you can definitely run adjacent to the Viper. There's no target preview. Are we seriously not able to shoot the Viper from anywhere? I don't know about that. Like, you can actually get out here, but I don't think I want to. Let's throw you here.
Understood. Moving out.
Hey, now you got vision. 100% on the Viper. 98 on the mech. It's a guaranteed kill on the Viper. Decent damage on the mech. Let's kill the Viper. 10 damage.
No longer a threat.
Wow.
I'm running low on ammo.
Okay, we've got some vision in this room. Probably not enough that I want to be confident there's no enemies in there. Let's put you in
Doable?
partial cover. Ah, now you could do a slash. Wouldn't kill him. So I think I'm just going to put you in Overwatch or throw a grenade. You could throw a grenade. Probably not one that would take out the wall for me. Maybe. If we take out the wall, the sniper might get a shot. And we'd be taking out some of its armor.
Heads down.
That's my thought. Oh, right, I forgot about that trooper. And you do now have your shot. Stun Lancer. It's flanked. Potential chance to kill. Go for it. Missed. Of course you did.
Come on.
Good miss.
Taking fire.
Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 Stun Lancers. Yeah. That Stun Lancer's actually shooting, which is rare.
Watch the flanks.
And he doesn't see her. Good miss on a flanked target. That could have turned out real bad. Still hidden. Fantastic. Let's have you move here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Open the door. Then you can take your shot. And you should have Shredder. Yeah. Only 74. You gotta work on your aim, man.
Negative damage.
You can't shoot the mech. Hang on. The stun lancer that attacked you and missed from right here. I was shocked that there were two stun lancers. A stun lancer came here, attacked him and missed, and then another stun lancer ran over here and shot. And now I'm seeing there's only one stun lancer. Did they show that stun lancer run over here and miss, and then respawn him here and give him a second turn to run over there? Because that's what it's looking like. It's kind of not fair. Alright, you go out here. You've now got a flank shot on this fellow. For a guaranteed kill.
Target neutralized.
Let's have you do a good shot here.
Impressed yet?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Finally, no wounded. That's a rare thing for me. Well done.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development.
Oh. Usually I listen to them. Click too soon.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Alright, let's get our promotions in. Lightning hands for you. Yeah, I don't like Deadeye. Aim penalty. No troop ever has, or no soldier ever has enough aim that I'm willing to take an aim penalty. And they're not letting me click on lightning hands, so we'll have to do that back in the armory. Field medic is great. We're definitely going with that. Scanning protocol's cool, but the Reapers effectively are our scouts, so we don't need the scanning protocol. And you. Yeah. Kills with the Vector Rifle do not increase the Reaper's chance to break out of shadow, but the chance to reveal still occurs. Okay. So we'd still have the chance to be revealed, but it wouldn't keep increasing every time we got a kill. It's okay. Not amazing. Reaper that only deals killing blows can remain in shadow indefinitely. Silent Killer does not prevent the chance to break out of shadow from occurring after kills. Any previously accumulated reveals chance will still impact the chance to break out of shadow after a kill. A kill with the Claymore puts the Reaper into shadow. Interesting, but we only have one Claymore per battle. Though it wouldn't surprise me if one of these gives us more. But since we can still buy old upgrades, I can save that for later if that is the case. Shots taken in shadow have +2 armor piercing. That would make her better at taking out these armored enemies. Hollow targeting? Probably not. Hollow targeting's nice, but not on a Reaper who so rarely fires. I don't know. None of these strike me as super critical. I'm gonna go for you. And we might save our AP for whatever we find at Captain. Delirium core, advanced repeater, bunch of corpses. Advent mech breakdown. These mechanized units have a familiar humanoid form, but we haven't found any indication of a pilot or biological control system. I'm hoping that once we pulled it apart, I'll be able to mirror some of their advancements in our own weapons and robotic systems.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Okay. That was a good mission. It was one I was a bit worried to do, but we handled it no problem. Let's go to the armory and upgrade that soldier that we weren't able to upgrade upon our return. So yes, lightning hands for you. You guys are still going. 456 supplies is pretty impressive. Yeah, our covert action is essentially done. It was at 0 days. New rookies. Now there's a thought because we're running low on people. What am I, or what was I working on?
Elders, we find nothing but success.
Okay, we got a promotion for our lieutenant, or for our sniper, and a promotion for this rookie. Cost us 25 alien alloys. And we got another engineer. Cool. Alright, we were running low on engineers. I think we're finally in a point where we're no longer as critical there.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Let's see. So we could locate the Templars, which would hopefully give us a Templar soldier. We could start the Hunt the Assassin. Improve combat intelligence. I don't think that matters. Gain ability points. I don't think that matters. Hunt the Warlock. Recover loot. Do we know what loot? Or just general loot? Like, probably just general loot. Not critical. Breakthrough. Laboratory construction. Definitely don't care about you. Probably of these, I think locating the Templars or starting these hunts makes the most sense. Let's try locating the Templars. So we need someone sergeant, and then whoever we put in this slot is going to get a bonus to their hacking. So do we have spare specialists? We only have one specialist. Let's level up this rookie and see what he turns into. If he turns into a specialist, that would be pretty good for me. Because then I might throw him on that mission. First of all, let's level you up. So you were going down our sniper tree, and I did grab Deadeye for you. So death from above or quick draw. Probably death from above. Killing an enemy at a lower elevation with your sniper rifle costs only a single action and does not end your turn. Cool. So if we can get you into a high elevation, you can potentially take 2 shots each turn. Yeah. And then for you, what are you getting? You are a specialist. Nice. So let's go back to our covert actions. And yes, we're going to put you to get the hacking bonus as a specialist. And then we need to add a sergeant, which is one of you. We have 2 sharpshooters. So let's put our lower ranked sharpshooter there. And we can keep Porter available. Yeah. Yep. Let's have you go. begin the action. Let's try and find Teachers of the Stars. He's currently an unstaffed engineer in an open slot in the Resistance ring.
The power that awaits the Elders, whether they realize its intent or not. This entity is cut of the gods' own cloth. It is as they are, a power beyond perception. I cannot judge our fate, but it is assuredly intertwined with the void that approaches.
Okay. I am not going to assign them there. Though probably this is one of the places I'm going to want to staff soon enough. But I want power as fast as possible. So 7 days to finish that up. Let's go back to the bridge. We have rookies we can now pick up. Which I think we will do, because I think we were just searching the black market, which I don't think matters overly much. Yeah. We've got the 2 DLCs, the rookies, black market, and then the black sites. So let's go for rookies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Those who have given their lives today have done so in defiance of the Elders, whom they will find no mercy in the gods' embrace.
Monthly income in this region we haven't found yet has been reduced by 19. Awesome.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
I mean, we aren't even there yet, so I can't defend them.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
I would agree. The fact that we now have access to Gauss weaponry that is both combat effective and safe to operate at these power levels is quite an achievement. The overall design relies on advanced miniaturization technologies developed by the aliens, which are, frankly, well beyond anything conceived of by Earth's leading military development firms at the time of the invasion. Despite our limited capability for extended test firings on board the ship, our latest prototypes are already capable of consistently accelerating an adaptive alloy projectile to over 5,000 meters per second in a simulated environment. We're still preparing the final assessment, but is likely a field deployable unit would have to be limited to a lower power threshold due to the potential for ongoing strain to our troops when operating the weapons. Our Tigan. Mag cannon, Gauss rifle, and hypnotic rifle. Not sure what that is. Hypnotic rifle. Oh, modifying the vector rifle. So this is for the Reaper. Modifying the existing vector rifle frame to allow for the integration of a magnetic accelerator, the weapon is now capable of firing ferromagnetic projectiles that can be mass-produced by our engineering staff with relative ease. Damage output has been significantly improved as a result. That's good because our Reapers had pretty crappy damage. Gauss rifle and mag cannon. Cool, so we could study psionics, plated armor, give ourselves some more defense. We could also do some of these autopsies. I think it's either the turrets or the mechs that improve our specialist gremlins, which helps out with our hacking, as well as maybe, does it help with damage or range or something? Not sure. But I'm not opposed to those autopsies. I'm not sure if any of the others strike me as terribly important. But 2 days for that and 4 days for that. We'll start with the turret breakdown.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
It is odd to me that Tigan is doing that autopsy of the machines rather than Shen.
The aliens have considerable resources at their disposal, but we've still managed to do reasonably well against them, despite our own limitations.
Let's go to, not the armory.
New
We want to
orders,
go
Commander?
to engineering and build these weapons. I'm not certain. It's only 40 supplies. Like, I'm not certain that I care to spend the supplies on the Reaper upgrade. 100 supplies for the sniper rifle is spendy. And we can't get that because we don't have enough alien alloys. Huh. Well, might as well get this.
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground, and I won't let it be for nothing. She might be a little worse for wear right now, but with some new schematics and a little elbow grease, she'll be the toughest thing in the sky.
He sacrificed the only thing he had left? I'm curious what she's implying with that.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
Yeah. Odd. Well, let's go back to scanning for rookies.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely autonomous weapons in close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
Unless they're extremely confident in their targeting systems. We've run across the Advent turrets in a variety of places, mainly near the security checkpoints and other areas they're trying to lock down. Now that we've finally gotten a chance to pull one apart, I can say with certainty that the turrets are operating entirely on their own with no outside controller or remote direction given. As much as I'd like to test the targeting sensors, Central and Dr. Tygan have both expressed their concerns about test firing the system before we know how it discerns between friendly and hostile targets. Considering how close the aliens position these things to civilian-occupied areas, the target recognition software must be incredibly accurate and incredibly basic. I wouldn't be all that surprised if the aliens were just flipping the switch and setting these loose on anyone caught in the firing radius. I'll have to see about setting up some sort of test environment. El Shen. Defense Matrix, so that's not a gremlin upgrade. Defense Matrix repurposes recovered Advent turrets as automated defenses to be deployed in the case of a ground assault on the Avenger, which implies that there will be ground assaults on the Avenger. Awesome. Let's do the mech breakdown next.
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous, capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process, as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
Yeah, so why is she not doing the disassembly? It's odd.
Thanks, Commander. The new workshop will do just fine.
Very good. So we've got the workshop. If we
I know
staff...
space is limited, Commander. I appreciate the additional workshop facilities. We'll make good use of them.
We staff a gremlin here, or an engineer here. We get 2 gremlins, so it's a +1 engineer. Let's now
Commander,
start
I'm going to need more help on the
excavating
engineering
here.
before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
And then pull one of you out and replace you with a gremlin. And then we can put you here into the resistance ring. What does upgrading it do? Unlocks an additional slot for XCOM to assign resistance orders. Okay. And resistance orders is not the covert actions. Resistance orders is the once a month thing that we get to select. So we'd be able to select 2 resistance orders at the cost of supplies, upkeep, and power. But it doesn't look like it's going to take an engineer being staffed there to get that. Alright, let's put our engineer here. which means our covert actions will be faster, which I think is going to be good because those give benefits to the soldiers that are on the mission, as well as giving us cool bonuses to help out in our war. So the faster we can get through them, the better. If we upgrade the workshop, we can staff a second engineer, which would allow us 2 more gremlins, which is definitely a thing to consider. Here
Maximum power consumption reached.
Going to want long-term to have comms, but we can't. It's odd that we can't start building it because we don't have power, even though it's like, well, I could start building it without engineers and then build power here with engineers staffing it. We'll probably have the power built first, but we could just get that going. But no. And I can't.
Advent Burger, serving humanity with a side of fries.
I can't upgrade your guys' bond because we need the training center. That's fine. So let's keep going. Okay, retaliation. Looks like that's next.
They made their choice, and now they will suffer the consequences.
Potentially the assassin will join us on this mission.
Setting course for West Asia.
Alright, they've chosen 2 heavies, a ranger, specialist, and sharpshooter. Let's see if I agree. Yeah, we can't send Outrider on this because she's tired for 4 more days. So we are going to have to double up on one of the roles. Is heavy the role I want to double up on? Could be. Or I could have a pistol sharpshooter. I think you were pistol, right? Yeah, return fire. I mean, that's not overly pistol focused. But maybe. So we'd want to get you into high ground. Let's choose your weapon because you're probably using a basic cannon. So make utility items available, weapons available. I don't think we haven't upgraded armor, so that doesn't matter, but you can grab that cannon. It's been upgraded. You already have the upgraded shotgun. You don't. You do. Well, why was it showing me upgrades? Oh, it's showing that they're already installed. Okay. Thought it was allowing me to install more. You have the upgraded rifle. Perfect. And the medkit. We want to give you the flashbang. Where is the flashbang? There it is. Alright. You, if we have an upgraded sniper rifle, you should have it. We don't. So I'm sure you don't have one either. Yeah. You're focused on the pistol. You are going to be our main sniper. Like, proper sniper. We definitely don't have... No, we definitely don't have... Alright, weapon upgrades. What can we do with your sniper rifle? Apparently... 10% chance to instantly kill your target when you hit them, regardless of the target's remaining HP. I mean, might as well. It's got to go to someone. Making our sniper better instantly killing seems good. This will be our team we head out on this mission with. So we're going to a Haven Assault to try and protect our people. Last time we did this, we did not successfully save enough. Hopefully we do better now. But I will see you all then. Bye.